So I think pasta is a great dish to serve company. Most everybody likes it, and it's a great dish for adults and kids alike. And this is one of my favorite recipes. It's a lemony shrimp pasta. And it's a pasta you do a la minute, which means you want to put it together right before you serve it. So right when your guests sit down, let them finish their cocktails, you can sneak off to the kitchen for about 10 minutes and come back with a piping hot plate of fresh pasta. So here's how you make it. So you're gonna start with a pan on high heat. We're gonna add a few swirls of olive oil around the pan. And then when this is hot, I'm gonna add some peeled and deveined shrimp. So shrimp doesn't take very long to cook. This should just take a couple of minutes. And when it's done cooking, we're gonna take it out of the pan and reserve it to add back to the pasta later. Okay, so we've got our pan on high heat still. We're gonna start building our sauce, and we're gonna start by melting 3 tablespoons of butter. Into the butter, we're gonna add some chopped shallots and saute these around until they're nice and soft. And I really love cooking with shallots. I think they have a little bit more flavor than onion. They're actually a little bit more garlicky, so they're really great for this pasta dish. Okay, my shallots are soft, so now I'm just gonna add in a little bit of garlic and stir it for about 30 seconds until it's soft. Okay, so now we're gonna deglaze the pan to get all these flavorful bits of brown off the pan and back into the sauce. So I've got it on high heat, and I'm just gonna add a little bit of wine. So when you're deglazing, you wanna scrape your spoon along the bottom of the pan to make sure all those bits get back into the sauce. And then you wanna let your wine cook down a little bit. It'll cook off the alcohol, and you want your pan to almost be dry again. Another great thing about deglazing, as you can see, is it basically cleans the pan for you, so there'll be no scrubbing of dishes after dinner. So our wine has almost all evaporated, and so now I'm really gonna build the sauce. I'm gonna add some heavy cream, some lemon zest, and some salt and pepper. When you're zesting lemons, you wanna be careful not to get too much of this white part, called the pith, into the dish because it's really bitter. I'm gonna add to this sauce that is thickened slightly some cheese, some pasta that I've already cooked, and then also some pasta water. I reserved some pasta water after I cooked it that'll help thicken the sauce and give it a great consistency. And before I add this next batch of ingredients, I'm gonna turn down the heat because I've basically done all my cooking and now I'm just assembling in the pan. I'm gonna put back in our cooked shrimp and some capers. Okay, now you just wanna toss this together, and then we're gonna take it over to the counter where I'm gonna finish it with some freshly herbed breadcrumbs. Okay, so our pasta is cooked, and now we're just gonna plate it in a beautiful serving dish before we take it out to guests. We're almost done, we're just gonna garnish the pasta. One of my favorite things to actually garnish with any pasta dish is some breadcrumbs that I've toasted in butter with some fresh herbs. They give a really great crunchy texture to the pasta. And then for a little flavor, we're gonna add just a hit of paprika. And then finally, some parsley for some color. And that's all there is to it. An elegant a la minute pasta dish that'll have your guests thinking you went to cooking school in Italy.